What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Strictly Art Live, brought to you by Rob Wilson Arts. I am Rob Wilson, your host. That's Rob Wilson, Wilson. It's Wednesday. It's been a week already since our last show. I guess I have lost a little track of things, which is fine. But we're here. That's what counts. To cover some interesting things. If you recognize the title, the thumbnail, you will notice or are in the loop that there is a fan made film of Batman Beyond. And that, my friends, that is beyond uh, the expectations of what I thought would close out 2024 this year. And it seems like we still have way more to go. So, me, happy. Easy. Very easy to satisfy in the realm of pop culture and entertainment. Just make good stuff. And as I have done in the past, I've had a show where I explain that fans make the best stuff. And that keeps getting proved time and time again. Here we go again with some better stuff than what's out there in Hollywood. So, who is Rob Wilson? I know that's the question. Rob Wilson Arts. Yeah, there's a S at the end. Not to be confused with the other guy that only posted something like a year ago on his YouTube channel. But I think people are starting to get him mixed up with me. Not really active. Uh, Maybe he goes to shows and stuff like that. He meets people that way. But as far as YouTube channels, Rob Wilson Arts is right here. RWA Strictly Art. So I do digital art because that's what I have time for at this point in my life. If I have more time to do more art, then I can dedicate more to the traditional, the way I started. So I draw comics, I draw art, graphic design, all that kind of stuff. I do video editing, such as some of the lovely intros that you've seen. All me. All me. Courtesy of LumaFusion and LumaFusion Touch and Keen Master. Two really great apps, and they were the refuge, the ships of my freedom away from Adobe Premiere and Pro. So, with all that being said, we got a couple things to cover today. Actually added something to the list, which we're going to go ahead and get started with already. We're 10 minutes in. We got an hour. Get stuff done. You know, I don't do long live streams. If you don't know by now, I'm in and out. You know, speaking my subject matter, this is what's going on. Hey, if somebody stops by, I'll shout you out. If you got any questions, I'll answer them. I'm in and out. There's more things to be done behind the scenes. And because I only get a few days off, or really just one for right now, I got to maximize that time for creativity. And most of my creativity can be done behind the scenes where I can play music that may be considered copyright on here, which is why I don't play it. But I may do a sketch wave this week since I got a little time on my hands. And then I'll be able to play my favorite music on there. You can always join me on there, and that's only on Twitch. There's no replay of it, so catch it when you can. That is the way of Sketchwave. So yes, we're talking Batman Beyond, Year 1 fan-made film. We're also talking Blue Exorcist, Beyond the Snow Saga, episode number 7, Dragon Ball Daima, episode number 6. We're 3 weeks away, well, like 12 days away from Marvel Rivals. I've been doing some research on who I want to start with and their skill set and how they're looking right now, and the classes that are available, the differences between the Vanguards, the Duelists, and the Strategists, which seem like to be the main 3 right now. Hopefully later on they'll introduce other classes that kind of throw things into the mix, but I think 3 is a good start for now. Paper, rock, scissors, if you will. Which makes for a lot of fun. Well, we'll talk about that. We'll also talk about, which is starting now. You'll see some of the artwork as I go through it. This kind of looks like exactly where I picked up last time. That's because I've been secretly working on my comic book, which I do not show on live streams that are replayed. You can see my comic book work live on Sketchwave only there and once the comic book is complete. VKP, baby, on the way, on the way, and better than ever, might I say that. So let's go ahead and get started. First subject matter is I would like to go ahead and introduce you guys to, if you don't know already, to a gentleman named Arvid, and who is a writer, and his artist, Oren. Let's see, give me one sec. Where is. I had it. Oh, there we go. So we're gonna go ahead and check out this trailer for what's called Band of the Crow. First look. The Kickstarter is out now. In fact, let's go ahead and get that in the chat. I've talked with Arvid quite a few times when I had time to be in the chat community. He did get a chance to interview me at least once. Was on his show at least once. Was it the Sunday show, not the Nighthawks, which was the original flow of the Band of the Crow crew. And they cover multiple subject matters. Arvid's very well versed in literature. Oren is a Malaysian artist, and they put their heads together for this one. So I just dropped Band of the Crow in the chat. Check it out. It is a active campaign for a actual comic book right now from these two. It just takes two. A lot of times people think, oh, we need a whole team to do all of this. No, just takes two. That's all it should take. People really taking what they do seriously. So I'm still putting these out in the chat. I think I got it everywhere except for Kit. So Band of the Crow is the book, and we're going to watch the trailer right now. A quick thing, it says frost giants have trampled the world, and the last survivors fight back with the holy art of sorcery. Very simple, to the point. I like it. I love it when artwork does most of the heavy lifting. We'll see how the dialogue goes, but this is very much to the point. All right, let's go. So that is what's going on there. I believe Arvid channeling his inner Norseman of some form. Seems pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see. Arvid has worked on everything from films to video games, but he's best known for his original comics. Original comics title Rex Mundi, published by Dark Horse Comics. Didn't know that. Didn't speak too much about it, I guess, unless asked. His current project, Band of the Crow, is a fantasy story based on his love of Edwardian romance, heavy metal music, and Japanese cartoons from the 1980s. Hey, we got another Japanimation fan. That is always great to know. Um, because I feel like anime should not be neglected. That is for sure. So here's what you got: rewards. You got the main cover, print and digital for $3. Ships anywhere in the world. $3. You cannot beat that for a 30-page comic. In today's market, it is truly an amazing thing. Digital is only $2. Instant download, once it launches February 2025. You can't beat that price. And the artwork on it looks phenomenal. You got a Monkey Island cover, print and digital, $3. These are reasonable prices. Both cover, print and digital, $6. Nothing like outrageous price. And it's to the point. It is absolutely to the point. Let's see. So yeah, so far, I kind of stay away from the campaigns. I'll do like the Rippaverse pre-orders. Um, that's kind of enough for me. So with 4 days to go, they've already hit their goal. Um, you guys can increase that exponentially and see what's going on with the Band of the Crow. I like the artwork. It catches my eye, and therefore it was an easy sell for me. I talked to Arvid offline, let him know that I look forward to it. I know his schedule's busy from mine. He's probably doing his um, what's the word? The his rounds with big channels that have an audience. My audience, from what I can tell, is not really interactive online, so they catch my show when they can because my schedule is all crazy. That's not nothing against anybody else that can't be on here live with what I share, but nonetheless, check it out. I'm very, very picky about what books that I get now. I've given quite a few people the benefit of the doubt, but now I'm going specifically for what I like. That's my personal preference. People may have a broader spectrum of variety of comics, what they prefer. More power to them. I'm recommending this because this looks good to me, and I know the artists and the writers. I've talked to them both, and getting their ideas is a joy, breath of fresh air on creativity, and on history as well. So that's what we got for that. Band of the Crow, back in the day, 4 days to go. All right. So moving on. Let's get to the main event. We are going to check out Batman Beyond Year One, a fan film. But before I do, let me cut off the heat because it is hot in here. All right. Now, I didn't even know this was a thing, but this just got released about 3 days ago. I didn't know of its existence, nor did I know about the crowdfunding campaign. Oh, and by the way, Band of the Crow is on both Indiegogo and Kickstarter. The link that I shared was Kickstarter. So, yes, there was apparently a Kickstarter for this Batman Beyond Year One, which surprised me. And apparently, it was crowdfunded 10 months ago. That's pretty epic as far as time and getting stuff done, getting the shots done, and all that. But let's go ahead. Enough said for me. Let's go ahead and just check this out and see what a well-funded fan-made film looks like in 2024. Let's go.
Watch out! Shut up, Daddy!
Batter up! That's not very nice!
What a gentleman!
Get lost. Don't you guys have some clown show to attend?
Come on, Spike, split his sides! What do you want to do, Spike?
Let's get out of here. Are you okay? You should probably head inside before they come back.
Thank you. Well, that was impressive.
Thanks. Got lucky, I guess. Our wrestling team's starting to pay off.
Oh? Is the wrestling team turning everyone into a hero, or just you?
No, that's not what I meant.
I'm just teasing.
So, what are you doing out here? You're not going in?
Don't know. Don't know anyone here.
New in town?
Perpetually. My family, we move around a lot. For work.
Must be nice. Good to see the world.
Right. See the world and lose all your friends. You can see why I don't know anyone here.
You know someone now?
I'm Melanie, by the way.
Terry. Terry McGinnis.
Terry McGinnis, the legend.
It's my parents. I gotta go.
Wait, can I see you again?
I'd like that. Later tonight?
I'll pick you up.
Better not. Why don't we meet at the bridge? Midnight?
I'll be there.
So far, so good. I saw this, I was like, bro, how you put some time and effort in?
Cool it, kid. Remember, the suit doesn't make the man.
Maybe, but it sure does help. These upgrades, thanks to you, of course, just what I needed.
We'll see about that. A call was just made several blocks from your location. Possible robbery at a cargo warehouse. Sightings reported of men with white masks.
White masks? You think it's the Royal Flush Gang? I'll head over.
Be careful. I have a feeling there's something larger at play here.
Don't have time for careful. I've got to make this quick for a... got somewhere to be tonight.
Food looks pretty good. Man, that's crazy. For any of y'all that have ever seen Batman Beyond, what an amazing homage, I have to say, that this is to it. Proof that it can be done.
Looking for something.
What are you seeing out there?
Whole lot of nothing. There's a bunch of crates all around. Looks like they're from Wayne Powers.
What? I don't remember us having any storage in this district. What's inside?
You want me to open up all these boxes? Oh, right. Scan for anything abnormal. Radioactive, Thermal. Electronic.
Nice.
Wait. Something's picked up here. Not sure what this is, but it's pretty heavy.
I figured you'd be here. I appreciate you finding my package for me.
You know, I was hoping I'd run into you again.
It's a trap. Get out of there.
Not a chance.
Disengage, Terry.
I'm trying!
I'm telling you now, this won't end well.
It's just one guy. I can handle this.
It's never just one of the Flush Gang.
Hell of a fight. Hell of a
I'm
fight.
a little disappointed. I expected more from what I heard of the Batman.
Terry, the suit!
Activate flash!
Solar flare! Ten.
We have what we need. Let's get out of here.
They definitely spent more time on the Batman Beyond suit, which rightfully
You don't
so.
have to say it.
About your reliance on the suit. I'll wait till you're back.
Speaking of getting back,
Yeah, you can tell that they spent more time on the Batman suit, Batman Beyond suit, than the Royal Flush Gang attire, which is fine. That's fine. I mean, they probably needed something flexible anyway in order to fight in. That's important
Hey,
for the
Melanie.
scene.
Sorry.
The scene that we
I'm late. I got caught up in something.
That's okay. I just got here.
I hope these can make up for it.
Not a chance. But it's a start.
Not gonna save these for later?
Never sure about later. Live for the moment, eat for the moment. Right?
I'll cheers to that.
See, now I'm gonna have to go back and watch Batman Beyond.
Hey, what's wrong?
Nothing.
She almost
Family issues. You know?
let her guard down.
Well, not exactly.
It's just that. Never mind.
What? Come on, you can tell me.
Tell you what. It's not always easy with my family's expectations. Feels like I'm always judged more harshly than others.
I'm sorry. I get that, though. The pressure of feeling like you're never living up to their expectations.
So, why don't we forget about all of that and just do something for ourselves?
I'd like that.
Great anime feeling. Very great anime feeling right there. Now that, I mean, like, come on. Written and directed by Michael Yu. Oh, was that not some great stuff for a family? 13 minutes? Spot on. Art choreography was decent. Special effects was fire. We're going to take a look at their Kickstarter too, because like I said, Brian Potter, Isabella and Justin Vancho, Lorna Body, so like, yeah, the special effects was pretty good. They put question to Bruce Wayne. Who played as Bruce Wayne? We have yet to know. And like I said, this just came out 3 days ago. I highly recommend watching it again. Maybe do a play-by-play, side-by-side, scene for scene. Obviously, some things might be a little different. Just the fact that this exists. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You Saiyans don't know when to quit. No, I'm just kidding. But no, honestly, I've said it before. Fans make the best stuff. I think every chance they get to put something like this out, it needs to be echoed. It should definitely be echoed to the highest degree. Us, people that love this game. Pop culture and the effort. All we know, in the memory of Kevin Conroy, all we know, these guys might have been stunt doubles, and they put in the work. You know what I'm saying? And for since comics are pretty much action-packed, I think it helps to have good fight choreography, fight scenes, and what's needed to facilitate the idea. So let's take a look at this, because this is pretty wild. Well, what we just saw, special effects and all, fight choreography and all, this is the price for what we just saw. It was crowdfunded on Kickstarter. Batman Beyond Year One fan film, a live-action fan proof of concept short film based off of Batman Beyond. Proof of concept. Did they nail it? Yeah, like no question. 135 backers pledged, $50,128. Success. Absolute success. You had a thank you. You had Bat fan credit. Have your name included in the credits. Dang, I wish I would have known this. Estimated delivery December 2023. So they had like a delay, but they got it out there. Bat fam, shout out. Previous rewards will shout out your name from the rooftops, metaphorically on social media. Let us know your name. Let us know what name you like to include in the shout out. That's pretty cool. Oh, I know exact the opening scene. Yep. Previous reward, digital screener, receive a digital download copy of the film. Awesome. So people got a chance to see this probably before it hit YouTube. Genius. Say why now? Uh, yeah. Oh, there's quite a few different reward. Wow. Oh, okay. They had a physical poster. Join our release party and screening in LA. Wow. RSVP required. Travel not included. Wow. So they had a screening of this. What is this? Associate producer. Previous rewards receive an associate producer credit in the film. That's amazing. Batarang prop. Previous rewards receive a physical prop replica of Terry's Batarang. Digital cameo. Previous rewards appear. Previous rewards plus appear in the film digitally. We'll place a photo of you as a hologram or advertisement in the background of Neo Gotham. Dang, nobody sees that, but I mean 7K. That is a hefty price. Jack's dual blade prop. Okay. Yeah, so they don't plan on continuing this. It's just a proof of concept. Received 2 physical prop replicas of Jack's blade. Dang, they had 10 of them on standby. So once again, hey, I can't stress it enough. I mean, they done did the thing. It's out. You know what I mean? It's out. We just got a chance to see it here live. And I did see it before, but I definitely wanted to share with you guys. I thought it was something very important to share when it comes to independent film and independent creations. Inspiration. That stuff can be done. That is for sure. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break. Please do the same. Grab coffee, snack, whatever you need. And we'll go ahead and wrap things up with the next half hour covering Blue Exorcist, Dragon Ball Daima. And I'll continue to work on my art. The things that I love to do and share it with you, the people. All right, be right back. Okay, we are back. Now, let's see. Let's go ahead and start with the one that I like a little bit more than the other. Um, Blue Exorcist. I'm going to start with that because I like Dragon Ball a little bit more. Blue Exorcist is the Beyond the Snow saga. Is kind of hit or miss to me. Some episodes are really, really silly, and they do some things that I don't really like. But it's bearable to just power through the scene. But in this episode, they had a pretty in-depth explanation of some of the things that were going on there, specifically around, what was it, Section 13, which is, that's the infamous ominous number for just about anything from Transformers to, secret government projects. And in this case, project for the Illuminati. Cloning project in which it involved cloning a physical form for the demons and the fallen, including Lucifer, so that way that kept him appeased enough to prevent raining fire upon all of humanity, because he's tired of the painful life of having a temporary body, because he burns to him so fast in this world. So his younger brother advised some kind of cloning project in order to make that happen, so he would have extra bodies on standby whenever needed, especially ones that were compatible. This got found out by other members involved of the Illuminati group or whatnot, and one guy was about to spill his beans, and then when he did, he mentioned the group, and then it was like Final Destination. Death has appeared. And when it did, it took dude's life, So that was about the extent, the best parts of that scene. There were no big major fights. Yeah, that's what kind of is keeping me waiting for the big fights, and really hasn't been any. Mostly scholastic activities. And there was like one big fight in the snow with the giant snake. I forgot the name. It's the one that gave the tattoo girl her powers, or her venomous bite, in order to stay alive. So yeah, he's been collected by the Illuminati, and I guess they're going to do some research on him, and he'll be a even stronger villain later, back to extract his revenge. So, with that said, moving on. Glad that's over. Dragon Ball Daima. Another malfunctioning spaceship starts the episode with Kai, Han Solo, and Son Goku in the mix, which was, reminiscent of like the first two episodes, second episode. And then maybe like the fifth episode. So it's like, what is it, like the second or third ship that, because one ship was temporary, which was like the giant Q-tip across the demon realm. But yeah, this ship's dying out. It's the one they borrowed after the king had been shown the power of Goku, taking on his army, which clearly needs to do a little more sparring from the previous episode. And this one, they crash land, and they're forced to go on foot along with the female possessor of the thermal detonator, her bargaining chip. I don't think she could bargain with Dormammu with that one, especially since that detonator was a sham. So they're surviving out in the great woods of the demon realm. They get checked on because the Demon Realm King, his troops are looking for Goku because he lit them up like a Christmas tree, and they weren't too happy about that. So from there, they managed to avoid detection of Goku by the troops, and they move on with their trip for survival. Then from there, we get this grand boss, Minotaur, who shows up from the cave, and he's like, "Oh, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat y'all alive." You know. And he looks somewhat fearsome. So Goku and Han Solo, I'm gonna keep calling him that. Um, they spar to decide who's the strongest in order to fight this guy, and he gets the onlook along with the female, female princess, and from there they spar. They get down. Han Solo possesses the Force via magic, and he takes that to Goku. And ironically, it looks like it's in the form of lightning too. So there is a moment, to back up a little bit. There is a moment where he does get in contact with one of the kings, the female mad scientist, and they have things going according to plan. So he is a betrayer. He is a Sith. And that explains why he's able to shoot lightning in the form of magic that Goku discovers firsthand when they spar. It's a pretty good trade-off going from using the staff, then Goku being disarmed from the staff due to Han Solo's magic attacks of the Force. Now, I'm using these metaphors and whatnot because it shows to me like some of the similarities where Toriyama got some of his inspiration for this series. Yeah, I ain't hating. It is what it is. It's definitely more enjoyable than Blue Exorcist. Sorry. So with that happening, from there, Goku taps into. I think someone was telling him not to hold back, show true potential, so he can see how strong Han Solo is too, because we don't know. And with that being said, Goku goes full on Super Saiyan. He gets a little more comfortable and used to his body. And mind you, just a little side note, that if he does ever get to his full adult sized body again, I'm sure something will happen where he gains a new youthful skill and new abilities, or his attacks are even faster and stronger than before, and yada yada yada. Goku's more powerful than ever, that kind of thing. Because that's what they do in Dragon Ball. So yeah, Son Goku goes full on Super Saiyan, and he uses his advanced techniques just to jab, like throat jab, the magic that came his way, and just flat out canceled it. And yeah, then he teleported and tapped Han Solo in the back. I guess it was like a game of tag, you're it. And then he did tag him, and that was it. So then Goku was fired up in order to fight the Minotaur, and the Minotaur was like, all right, let's go. Oops, I forgot. I had a really big meal before, so you're fortunately off the hook today, because the Minotaur was not ready to deal with that cheddar that Goku had already performed in front of him and the princess that's tagged along with him. So all in all, it was a simple episode. It was fun. It was enjoyable. Got to see a little bit of display what Goku was capable of, what he learned with this new body and adjustments. We got to see Han Solo in action, besides using a blaster this side of the galaxy, and a little more fisticuffs. So we'll see how things go. I'm sure Goku won't be too happy that he'll be betrayed, but somehow he'll find a way to probably turn Han Solo into an ally that is honest, to a degree. So that's that. That is absolutely it. I sometimes regret putting in so much detail into stuff like this, but it wouldn't be me if I didn't do it. So, with that being said, we are... Okay, that's how it goes. That being said, we are pretty much towards the end of the show. I'm going to work on this a little bit more. And, yeah. That was pretty fun. I wish I had a little more time to spend with y'all, but things must be done. Alright. All layers. Oh, I almost forgot. For Marvel Rivals, 12 days away, 11ish. We are away from that thing getting down, and I look forward to rumbling on it for sure. I'm definitely going to use Magneto. And one thing I got to remember to keep in mind with some of these characters, the team ups are going to determine, what abilities I can unlock. That's going to take some getting used to. Because it's like, hey, you can't do this unless you have so-and-so on your team. And it's basically 6-on-6. So, we'll see what I can do. But Magneto's top of the list. I was thinking Black Panther, but the issue with Black Panther seems like it's not just a bit difficult to use, but I guess some of the stuff seems kind of ineffective. But we'll see if they improve that, for launch. I know with people experiencing the beta, we'll have certain tweaks to make things a little bit better when the official game's out. It's free to play. In case you never heard of Marvel Rivals, it's kind of like Overwatch with so much more potential based on the relative abilities of the 22 character roster coming up. So that is that. And also, let's see here. Also, I didn't know, I was learning a little bit more about the healers, which is not a class, but some people have the ability to heal. I'm not messing with Jeff the Shark. Maybe if I want to just have some fun. Him as a healer, if you avoid, damage as best you can and constantly heal and heal your team, you'll survive. But he's got low HP. He's almost like the Phoenix of the game. Mantis is a healer that I did a little bit of research on, and she seems pretty cool as well. Excuse me. I maybe would use her, but strategists are probably they're the most difficult characters to use in the game because they require strategy. There's Loki, who really blows my mind because I'm interested in so many different ways you can use him, and I do hope to add him to my repertoire or my roster. There is somebody else I wanted to talk about though. Scarlet Witch, off the break, I'm not really considering as far as her as I think she's a duelist or a vanguard, but I'm sure she's kind of like a beginner character, but learning that Rocket Raccoon can heal his allies as well as shoot enemies um, is something I didn't think of because I normally think of Rocket Raccoon as DPS. You know, damage, 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 bombs, traps, the whole nine. But actually, a lot of his stuff is used to buff and help his allies, which I think is great. Absolutely do think it is great. So, Adam Warlock, that's the other character I was thinking about. Um, his stuff is great, heal over time and resurrection. Those is two main things, power cosmic, um, with which he fires all of his stuff. Let's see, overlay, overlay, overlay. So yeah, 22 characters, man. I'm gonna just have to go around the roster a couple of times. I know I'm gonna mess with Bucky, but I'll be sure to kind of like adjust and see what he has on the map. Captain America is a Vanguard. Sounds freaking amazing. Look forward to using him. Um, Not interested in that Snow character. I guess she's fairly new. Not interested in Penn Parker. Um, I'm interested in Spider-Man. I'm interested in Venom. You know, so I do hope in this game we do get Quicksilver since we already got Scarlet Witch. Let's make it happen, please. He's a character that shouldn't be neglected, and he'll be like basically the main speedster of the game too. So that's always a plus. I'll take it. She'll take it. All right. Let's see how we look now. Actually, there we go. Okay. Now we're cooking with juice. Alright, so I'm gonna do a quick. That's the sun. Okay. Yeah. Now we are definitely cooking. This is pretty much ready to go. I'm just adding, like I said, more detail, more shading to the background, the sun area. Still added some detail to certain things here, and pretty much ready to rock and roll. I may get rid of some things or just add some subtle detail to kind of settle things down. That way, the background detail doesn't lose the foreground action. So, yeah, this thing is on its way. I've been working it piece by piece, but not as much as I have on my comic book. That's even got more detail. But I wanted to look right. I wanted to look as I wanted to be after spending so much time training in this area of comic book art and the courses that I've taken. So I definitely want the fruits of my labor to be way more advanced than my skill level was 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, you know what I mean? 10 years ago. So that's where we're at. That's where we're going. I'm always looking for improvement. And yeah, I'll keep working on my comic book. I think I'll do some alternate style. I may do like an anime style of some of the characters, and then maybe do two other posters of characters that will be involved in VKP issue number 1, VKP prologue issue number 1. All right, so that's all I got for you, ladies and gents. I hope y'all take care. I'm gonna try not to play any music that's going to block my YouTube, but hey, I like this stuff. It's fun stuff to share. Now I'm gonna know what I mean, Vern. But yeah, I'm Rob Wilson, ladies and gents. Y'all have a great road towards the weekend. And I'm out. Peace.
Electric vehicle, then you're also going to be able to save on gas, but you got to be able to afford it.
Or any menstruating person in this country cannot make decisions over their own body.
Even limit their ability to get gender affirmation treatment in their state.
It is now my distinct honor to introduce the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States, John Roberts, to administer the presidential oath to the next President of the United States, Joseph R. Biden.
The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and it get hot, I got hairy legs. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
You've been patient. Your patience is wearing thin, and your refusal has cost all of us.
Great again. God bless you. I love you.